such as food. In the last address, the president projected that food would be cheaper. Of course, we do understand the problems that were caused or occasioned by the coronavirus. So, Mr. Mwakesi, what do you make of that need, and how can the president actually address it?
I think the one thing that the president can do in terms of addressing the food challenge and the cost of food actually is mainly to try and make money available to people, because I know one of the people who came on said, you know, the president should invoke price controls and things like that. But remember, our economy is in a recession, and actually it'll be very difficult to have the president say that the cost of food will be capped at certain levels. But I think what we need to do, and in terms of the Ministry of Agriculture, is one, let's put money in the hands of farmers. Let's enable them to be able to produce their produce cheaply, cost effectively. Let them be able to find easy access to market. Those are the things that now will be able to bring down the cost of food and make sure that by the time it's getting to market, it's at a level that can be actually be procured by the locals. Additionally, I think the social protection schemes that have already been given by government, they need to be continued. You know, there are households which are most vulnerable receiving about 1,000 bob every single month. I think these kind of things, if they're encouraged to continue for the duration of this corona pandemic period, will enable us to have some of our families, some of our communities become a bit more food secure during this particular crisis. And finally, let's cut the inefficiencies that are existing within our government and within our private sector. Tukihakikisha kwamba when we are making sure that whenever somebody wants to do a business, whenever a market trader wants to get a trading license to undertake their business, it is easy, cheap and convenient for them. Also, county governments, in their last Finance Act, you will find in most counties there are provisions there which are actually making it very difficult even for the small trader to do any business during this particular pandemic period. And what they end up doing, they hike up the prices, and that makes it impossible even for people to access food at a very cheap level. So these are the things that if we can encourage to make sure that we rationalize, we ask our policymakers at county level, at national level, let us do everything possible to make sure that the cost of food to mwananchi is at its very lowest.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Stephen.